Sir.
Stand on your back.
Sir.
Don't move.
Sir.
Don't move. Don't move. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. You know I'm stopping you?
I'm not exactly sure.
You got no lights on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you have your driver's license?
I do.
545 St. Common traffic.
545.
Almost in 12 with a black Toyota, unknown 28. Do you not know where it's at?
I'm so sorry. Oh, it's right here, sorry.
How's the night going?
It's going.
Where you headed to, man?
My house.
Your house? Coming from where?
Work.
What was that?
My work.
Oh, nice. Where do you work?
I work on campus.
Okay. You and him?
Yes, sir.
Is this your car?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I'll look at your registration, your insurance also.
I just got this car from my grandma, so I'm just trying to make sure that these are the right.
I got you.
My registration is current.
How do you say your last name?
Ild?
Ilg? I've never heard that before.
547.
It's a little bit rare.
Sure.
I'm gonna give this one back to you.
Sure.
It's insured and everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. I'm gonna have you step out. We'll go right back here, okay?
Yeah.
What do you do on campus?
I actually work at my architecture. It's called the fabrication lab.
Okay.
So what we do is we schedule appointments and everything like that. We
Gotcha.
also do, it's called safety routines. So we do people for the wood shop, for the fabrication lab, in the metal shop, things like that.
Cool. Real quick, man. While I'm standing at that car door, I smell alcohol. How much have you had to drink today?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No.
Any reason I can smell alcohol?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
No reason?
Okay.
Everything's fine. Thank you.
I'm just making sure as a black woman.
Okay.
You good?
Thank you.
You good, bro?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm just making sure.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
So any reason I can smell alcohol?
I'm not really sure. There was a banquet tonight, not really related to the architecture department, but there was wine and things like that involved.
Okay. Did you consume any alcohol?
No, I did not.
Not even one drink?
No.
Okay. Any marijuana usage tonight?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna check you just to make sure your eyes are red and watery, okay? You say you haven't consumed nothing at all?
No.
Okay.
I do not consent to a search though.
I'm not searching anything. I'm just
Do you
gonna.
have probable cause though?
I can smell
It's
alcohol.
New Mexico though. Like,
I can smell alcohol. Okay.
That's-
You're driving without your lights on, which is a very heavy indicator of an impaired driver in New Mexico. And I can smell alcohol. Okay. There's an open bottle of wine sitting on the floorboard.
it's not open.
There's no contents in it. So what would that mean?
It's not. There are contents in it. I'm sorry.
Okay. So it's half open, half gone.
No.
So then what is it?
Full.
Okay. It didn't look full to me. So
You can't say that it is completely unfull.
okay. Regardless, I smell alcohol. Okay. Your driving behavior is a little unsettling with me. That you're going down the street without headlights on. Okay. I just want to check your eyes. I want to make sure you're safe to drive.
Check my eyes, sir.
As soon as I determine you're good to go,
You can't breathalyze me without my permission.
have I
with
asked?
No consent.
Have I asked that?
I mean, you can, but
Have I asked that question?
you can. Go ahead, ask.
I haven't. So I don't know why you're jumping to conclusions.
But why would you ask me to check my eyes? That's such a strange thing to ask.
Because I can smell alcohol.
Check my eyes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to. Take your hat off, place it right up here for me. I'm going to have you stand in front of my car. Stand with your feet together, toes touching, facing me.
Toes touching?
Yes, sir. Arms by your side. Perfect. Do you have contacts in your eyes right now?
I don't believe so, no.
Any recent head injuries?
Maybe.
I'm asking you. Do you not know?
I mean, not documented, but I could have.
Okay. What kind?
Minor concussion, possibly.
How long ago?
2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. Any long-lasting effects? Did you go to the doctor?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Well, not besides the doctor's appointment.
Was that?
Not besides the doctor's appointment.
Okay, so I'm looking at your eyes. I see equal-sized pupils, okay? Which is a pretty clear indicator that there's no active concussion going on right now. Any other injuries I need to know about? Any reason you're so apprehensive with me right now?
I just kind of feel the same apprehensive vibe from you.
I'm just doing my job, okay? You're driving down the road with no headlights. I've seen multiple cars flash their lights at you, trying to get you to turn them on.
Well,
and when I came up on...
I had actually just pulled out of a gas station, and my lights don't automatically come on at night.
Okay, I got you. Cool, with that on top of the alcohol bottle on the floorboard, the smell that I'm smelling, I just want to check you to make sure you're safe. That's it, okay? I'm going to have you focus on the tip of my finger. Throughout this test, I don't want you to move your head.
You don't have my consent
10-4.
for this, sir.
Any reason?
You
You don't have probable cause for alcohol consumption.
I don't know what you're asking, dude.
You're welcome.
I'm not asking anything.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm going to walk back to my car, and that you cannot say that I have done anything wrong.
Okay, I can smell alcohol. It's on your person, it's in your vehicle. Right now your eyes are red and watery.
water?
You're telling me you haven't consumed any alcohol? The second I pulled you out, you actually had a tear coming down your face. Okay? That's how watery your eyes are.
Because I was worried.
And that's fine. You can be worried.
Did you not see my hands in the air?
But right now, what I'm asking is just to check you to make sure you're safe. Last thing I want to do is be out here.
If I walk to my car, am I going to be safe?
No. Right now, you're not free to walk to your car.
Why
Right
is
now,
that?
me and you are having a conversation.
Why is that? Am I under arrest?
You're not under arrest, but you're being
Then
detained
why can I not walk to my car?
because right now,
I'm being detained?
I'm doing a possible
What am I being
DWI,
detained for?
a possible DWI investigation, sir. Okay?
That is what is worrying me. You don't understand why that would be worrying me.
I'm worried too. You're driving down the road with no lights.
That is not a crime. That is an accident.
How do you think accidents happen?
I've seen people driving with one headlight out all night.
Okay. And you have zero headlights or taillights.
My headlights work though.
Sure.
Can I prove that to you?
I'm not asking if they work or not. I'm telling you the reason I stopped your vehicle. I'm smelling alcohol. I'm smelling it inside the car. All I'm asking you to do is check your eyes. As soon as I do that, dude, I'm not even going to give you a citation. I'm going to give you your ID back, and you're going to drive away. That's all I want to do. Okay? So just focus on the tip of my finger without moving your head. Just follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? Any questions? Okay. See my finger? Follow my finger. So let's start over, man. How much have you had to drink today? Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Why can I continually smell alcohol on you as we're speaking right now?
I was around it, sir. I can't really explain anything besides that.
Okay. When you say you're around it, what does that mean?
I mean, it was a banquet style forum. Like, I can't explain much more than that.
Okay. Were you a bartender? Were you a server? Were you just there as a patron?
I wouldn't consider myself a server, but I mean, I kind of do work there in the sense that I'm catering to them, in a sense. Like, I'm telling them about what we do and stuff, so I'm around the people that work there.
Got you. And the bottle of alcohol, where did that come into play tonight?
It was from there.
It was from there?
Yes, sir.
And why would you have it if you haven't consumed any of it?
My friends work there.
So why would you have it, though? That's why I'm asking.
They gave it to me.
And you haven't consumed nothing?
No, sir. Not yet. I did plan on it, though.
Okay. How much of that bottle is gone?
Maybe 3/4.
3/4? Okay.
It was like that. They could not have given me a bottle that was full.
Okay. When was your last drink, would you say?
I have not had anything to drink, sir.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Why am I detecting it on your breath as you speak with me right now?
It's not on my breath, sir.
I can smell it, man. I smell what I smell.
Okay. I can't give credence to what you smell.
Okay.
That could be smelling from my person.
Literally, as you speak with me, it's on your breath as we talk.
I can smell it coming from my person, too.
Okay. I'm just asking, man. Right now, I told you, I'm just checking on you to make sure you're safe to drive down the road.
Yes.
And as soon as I determine
I
that.
appreciate that, sir.
Okay.
But I can also smell it coming from my body.
It's coming from your breath, not your body.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure how you would be.
So, how many drinks did you have tonight, dude?
None.
Nothing at all.
No, sir.
Okay, we're going to continue on with testing, all right, man? I'm going to have you face your vehicle.
Sir,
Stay right there.
you can't continue to test me without cause. I've consented to your eye search.
I'm not searching you.
Any
What have I searched? What have I searched so far?
You're asking me to perform things for you. That's a search of
It's not a search.
my...
That's why Miranda advisory doesn't apply to standardized field sobriety tests. Okay? They're divided attention tests to prove that you're sober enough to drive a vehicle. Okay? All I'm asking is just to check to make sure you're all right. That's all I'm asking.
What are you testing with?
I'm gonna ask you to do some walking and some turning tonight. Okay? So will you stay right here, face your vehicle? I'm gonna have you imagine about a 4-inch wide line, okay? That 4-inch wide line is gonna extend from your right foot. It's gonna go completely straight to the back of your vehicle.
To the logo?
Yes, sir. Can you imagine that? Just a straight 4-inch wide line.
Is it like a time test?
I'll give you the instructions for it, but right now I just want you to picture that line. Do you have any injuries to your feet, ankles, knees, anything I need to know about?
No, not really.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable in those shoes? Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do, sir, is you're going to take your left foot, place it on that line, just like me. Go ahead.
Crack?
Just like this.
Crack?
No. You're going to imagine a 4-inch wide line inside your head.
Okay.
That 4-inch wide line is just going to go completely straight down this road.
Okay.
Can you imagine it? Take your left foot, place it on that line. With your right foot, place it in front of your left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side. Heel to toe.
I'm kind of shaking just because I'm a little bit nervous.
What are you nervous about, man?
Your demeanor is kind of a little bit nerve-wracking.
Okay? Well, you've also been very apprehensive with me the entire time, dude.
I'm just becoming defensive in response.
Okay. So just how you get defensive in response, that's how I get, right? It's just the
I'm
human.
sorry for how I'm making you feel, but I am feeling very much the same way.
Okay. Well, there's no reason to feel like that. No one's in danger here. Like I said, I'm just checking on you, making sure you're safe.
Quite literally shaking right now.
Okay. I just want to check on you, make sure you're safe to drive.
Okay, could I like sit down for a second, maybe?
You can hang out right here. You can sit on that bar. Sit right here, man.
Yes?
Yes, sir. Why are you shaking so much, man?
I don't know. I've just never been in a situation like this before. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm really scared.
What's your highest level education?
I'm pursuing a bachelor's degree in architecture right now.
Okay. Would you feel comfortable doing some alternative tests that don't require walking or turning or anything like that?
What do those require?
I'm just going to be asking you to do some counting and recite the alphabet.
Backwards?
Nope. I can't even do it backwards.
Yeah, I know. I can't either, which is why I know that's like a thing.
Okay. I'm just going to be asking you to do some counting and some alphabet recital.
I mean, yeah, if it's like straightforward, yeah.
Sure. So what I want you to do is I want you to count backwards from 47 and you're going to end at 30.
I just said no. I just said I can't do stuff backwards.
No, you said alphabet. I thought that's what you meant. I'm just going to ask you to count backwards. The alphabet will be forwards.
Check on
Okay, I guess
545.
seems kind of simple.
I'm 10-4. You're going to start at 47. You're going to count backwards to 32. Do you understand what I want you to do?
Yeah.
Any
Check
questions?
on 513, Wilford.
40, 49, or 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32.
Okay. Now we're going to do the alphabet forwards. You're going to start at H and you're going to end at Q.
Can you repeat that?
H to Q.
Backwards or forwards?
Forwards. But I just don't want you to rhyme or anything like that. Just say your letters normally.
H to Q.
Yes, sir.
H to Q.
Yes, sir. Whenever you're ready.
I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q.
Okay.
It's a little bit chilly.
A little bit. Do you feel like you can do those walking tests or no?
I feel like I just completed those speaking tests.
Well, I'm asking you. Do you feel like you could do the walking test or no?
I feel like it kind of seems like there's not going to be a limit to what I can complete here.
These are just the tests. There's literally 2 more, and this is literally the guideline of
I've
standardized
just
field
done
spread.
3.
I said there's 2 more. You said that you couldn't do the physical test, so that's why I did some alternatives.
Well, I'm still kind of freaking out, sir. I do have a little bit of anxiety, so...
Okay. Do you take prescriptions for your anxiety or anything like that?
No, I kind of don't like to talk about it that much, but
Okay. Are you under any medication tonight?
I kind of don't like that kind of stuff.
You don't take the medication? Okay. So I'm asking you, do you feel like you could do the physical test or no?
Does that mean it doesn't exist, though? You don't believe that it
I don't know what you're saying, dude. I just asked if you took medication, and you said you don't believe in it.
No, I just don't. Because I don't take medication doesn't have anxiety.
I'm not saying you don't.
Okay. But no, I don't feel like I can take a walking test in this condition.
And what condition would that be?
Shaking because of this test. If I could just sit down and then get back to getting home,
That's what I
I'd
just
be
did.
fine.
I had you sit down.
Yeah, but now I have to take a walking
Yeah,
test.
114.
It's up to you, man.
I just don't know if I can. I can try.
Okay, that's all I want. Just try. You're going to take your left foot, place it on that 4-inch wide line, just like me.
517, please.
Now with your right, place it in front of your left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side. Do not move from this position. It's the starting position.
Can't use my hands.
Just listen to my instructions. Don't move from this position until I tell you to do anything else. When I instruct,
I just can't do that right now. I'm sorry.
why not?
I'm just shaking a lot.
I get you shaking. I can't do nothing about that.
That's not really a symptom of alcohol, though. I'm just really nervous right now.
Okay.
I'm just really scared of this entire interaction.
Okay. Well, there's nothing to be scared about.
It's just it does not make sense to you, sir. I've seen a lot of things that have gone down in these situations.
Okay.
And I just can't really stop picturing those situations.
Well, everything's being recorded. There's
I know,
There's
I
no. I mean, I've been more than decent with you. I've had you sit down.
It's
You've
nothing
relaxed.
to do with you, sir.
So
It's nothing to do with you at all. I promise you.
I don't know
just
what the issue is.
It's nothing. It's no issue. I'm just a little bit nervous.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you straight up, I could continue to smell the odor of alcohol coming from your breath, man. And you continually tell me that you haven't drank anything. If you told me what you drank tonight, I could get a better scope of where you're at to see if you're okay to drive.
Sir, I literally don't even drink.
There's an open bottle of alcohol on the floorboard.
It's not
And then you
open.
told me that you're planning on drinking it later tonight.
I plan on sharing it with my mother.
Okay. Well, that's not what you said initially.
Because you didn't ask me initially the entire story of what I plan on doing with it.
So why can I smell it on your breath as you speak with me?
You don't smell my breath, first of all. You smell my person,
Okay.
apparently.
Why would it be on your person?
Because I work in an area that has alcohol.
Okay. And you told me that your friends were consuming the alcohol, but then
My
they gave
friends
it,
do not consume the alcohol.
but it's halfway gone.
It's 3/4 at best.
Okay. I'm telling you straight up, I can continue to smell it as you speak.
What
So
does that mean, sir?
as you breathe, as you're shivering and breathing, don't move. Listen to me.
Sir.
As you're shivering and breathing, I can smell it on your breath as you speak. So that's why I'm asking you to do these tests.
Sir, I do not consent.
Come here.
to this test.
You're not walking away.
Sir,
Don't walk away.
sir.
Turn around.
Okay, sir.
Stand on your back. Don't move.
Sir,
Don't move. Don't move. Stand up. Stand up. Face my windshield. Do you have anything on you you shouldn't?
Yes, sir.
Take one step back. One step back.
Towards you?
Yes, sir. Widen your stance. Anything in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
Open your mouth. Look at me. Lift your tongue. You're going to walk around the side of my car. We're going to have a second conversation over there. Have a seat right in here. Get your feet in real quick. Get your foot in. So listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating alcohol and or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or a physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency, which is us, the New Mexico State Police. Do you agree to take our test?
I do not consent.
Okay, I'm going to take that as a no. It's a yes or no question. Do you agree to take our test?
I do not consent.
I'm going to take that as a no again. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you'll lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. Also, if you're convicted in court for driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the New Mexico requirement that you take a breath test. Do you now agree to be tested?
I do not consent.
Yes or no?
I do not consent.
I will also take that as a refusal. Go ahead and have a seat. Sit back for me.
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to go with you? A wallet, cell phone?
Yes, sir.
Where would those be?
I'd like to grab them myself.
That's not an option.
My wallet would be. I just don't really feel comfortable with you going through my car.
I'm going to inventory it for the tow. Vehicle's going to get towed tonight, so I'm going through it regardless.
Isn't that's not illegal though?
Okay. I'm not going to argue. Watch out.